Are you serious? Are you serious? Well, it was the Day of the Dead, a parade in Mexico honoring the victims of the earthquake. A raised fist made of helmets, pickaxes, broken rubble rolled ahead of hundreds of walking skeletons. These costume dancers and flowery floats took place, of course, this weekend in Mexico City's Day of the Dead parade. Which this year they honored the 228 people who died in the capital of Mexico on the September 19th earthquake. Of course, we know this was during the 40-day warning between, of course, from the solar eclipse. Thank you, the rescuers said to Guadalupe Perez, age 56, as she passed the sculpture, which was followed by a lot of men and women and dogs who had searched for the survivors through the rubble. But Mexico City, of course, focuses on this Day of the Dead every year. They do this parade, which is really eerie and creepy. Now, 400 people did die across Mexico in this powerful, in these two earthquakes that hit Mexico during the 40-day warning. While they were getting hit with those two killer earthquakes, America was getting hit with three killer hurricanes: Hurricane Harvey, Hurricane Irma, and Hurricane Maria. And then the sun exploded twice with two massive solar flares. And then, of course, Kim Jong-un fired two missiles over the heads of the Japanese and detonated a hydrogen bomb underground that caused a 6.3 earthquake. And then the wild forest fires that burned out of control in the West Coast. All of this was going on during that 40 days. And of course, the last day of the 40-day warning was the Vegas shooting, which killed 58 and left 500 wounded. I mean, this 40 days of warning that God gave us from the day of the solar eclipse, which was the first day of Elul, until the end, certainly was marred with tragedies. And the warning, absolutely, that prophetic word that I received, as well as Pastor Mark Biltz, we had the same word the Lord gave us, and that was this 40-day, this total solar eclipse was a 40-day warning for America and the world, and it certainly came to pass. Well, God has also showed me that we're between these two solar eclipses, which are nearly 7 years, that this is the age of the Antichrist, where literally the beast will try to rise. The Antichrist will begin to move into position. He may not be in power in these 7 years. I don't think so. But I think he'll be making his move and selecting his 10 horns, or his 10 associates, which will be his 10 kings, that will become kings in 1 hour with the beast. That's not going to happen during the 7 years, but he will be making his move to the top, getting in position, working his way up the ladder during the 7 years. And the Lord revealed to me we should watch for 7 apocalyptic events during these 7 years. We'll be watching all of this. We're going to talk about all of this, the Day of the Dead, of course. We're almost at Halloween, and of course my book, Zombie Apocalypse, talks about all of these different demonic, very demonic entities and demonic manifestations that go on. Also, my brand new DVD, Zombie Apocalypse 2. All of this will help you understand how the demon spirits are rising and are manifesting among the people in these last days. Give your life to Jesus Christ. It's going to be a time like we've never seen. You want to be ready. You don't want to be left behind. See you tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern at my website at www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. We'll talk about the Day of the Dead in Mexico. We'll talk about the indictment. Robert Mueller is going to indict maybe as many as 3 key players in Washington. Is it because of the fake dossier, or is he trying to create even more wild and crazier charges, trying to get the pressure off Hillary Clinton and Debbie Wasserman Schultz of the Democratic Party, and John Podesta and many others? So we're going to talk about all of that, of course, and the bomb. That's right, the bombogenesis is the storm that's going to hit the East Coast Monday. And, of course, the tropical storm that ripped through Florida. And we've just got so much to talk about. I mean, and Kim Jong-un is now doing a massive evacuation drill in preparation to a nuclear war. All of this is going on. I'll see you tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, right here from the Salvation Station. And it'll be a powerful program tonight on Sunday Night Live.